How does this change for non-traditional students? We got a question here in the chat about that. Who might they get recommendations from, or is it simply they have more work experience options? Do they still need a professor in that situation?
I mean, usually they're still going to want to see one academic letter, which can be difficult if you've been out of school for a while. But I think that professors are also kind of used to being contacted by people who have been out of school for a while and all of a sudden realize they need a letter. So even if that's not going to be your strongest letter, there are things you can do. You can offer to meet with the professor, or if you're not local anymore, talk to them by Zoom, remind them about what you did in the class. Obviously, this is tougher the longer you've been out of law school. Maybe if there's any sort of classes that you've taken, it doesn't have to be as part of your undergraduate degree, but anyone who knows you in an academic context. That being said, the much more important letters at that point, if you've been out of school for a while, are going to be from your employers. And that also gets kind of tricky because sometimes you don't want your current employer to know that you're applying to law school. And in that case, it's often a little bit of, sort of trying to figure out if there's anyone where you feel comfortable confiding in them, and they'll also be able to write a good letter. But you might want to have multiple letters if you're really involved in some sort of volunteer activity or, any sort of organization outside of your professional workplace. That can work also.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.